Yo, what is up, guys? In today's video, I took clips from the developer Q&A, smushed it down as far as I could, and this took like 4 to 5 hours of editing, legit, and I did that for free. So please, 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 you see this in the background? My goal is 1,000 subs, so I can get like, it's not even that much money. For my highest viewed video, I'll be getting like maybe $30. So please subscribe so I can get something out of this. It's like 4 to 5 hours. And I know this intro is long. I know it means nothing to you to click the subscribe button, but it means a lot to me. Like legit, just click it. You can click it, forget about it. Like I don't care about you liking the video. I make no money off likes or anything right now. I just do this for the sport. And this video, it was no fun for me to make, but I know lots of people wanted it. So without further ado, enjoy the video. There were some crazy leaks. Please subscribe and enjoy your day.
Okay, so here's how this works. If somebody wants to propose a change for Arcane Lineage, what has to happen is they have to take the change to Metro, and then it goes through concepting, and then it goes to the contributors, then it goes to
Yeah.
testers, then the balance team, they back and forth it for a little bit, and then it goes to the public. It's not just like, Niall comes up with something, we drop it, it gets tested, published, like there's a lot of steps it has to go through.
I'm trying.
For example, can we talk about how, are you developers going through burnout, like stress? Is that why you guys aren't like communicating with us?
Bro, this
Like-
one's already kind of a known answer.
Huh?
Crosby, I don't know why you said you devs.
Oh no. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. Like, do you think? I mean, yeah, Metro is a developer. Yeah. So like,
No.
no. I'm
He's
no.
not a developer. He has the
I'm not a
role, but
developer.
He's a
I said-
creative
I said-
lead.
Crosby, I
Metro.
want you to relay. Oh, Metro or Mater?
I said Metro.
Okay, Metro. Yeah, he is dev.
Oh
Yeah,
my
bro.
gosh, bro.
He is, but he isn't. I feel like it's
Okay.
best to let Metro explain himself.
Yeah,
but
Yeah, but for Metro, so is the developing team like going through burnout right now? Like, is there stress? Is that why there isn't like communication going on? Because
Okay, so we can do a little Google search right now. If you search up Fish Studios, and you look around, Fish Studios, what's it called? You add Roblox to it. I'm pretty sure it's just called Fish Group Studios, right?
that's literally it.
Yeah.
They have their own website. It's pretty awesome. I don't know, but
Mhm.
they have several games: Anime Card Battle, Fire Force Online, this random other stupid game called Shinobi Legends, and of course, Arcane Lineage. Some of the other devs that are hired also work on other games. I'm pretty sure all of you have heard of ABA. I think
Mhm.
Dracula, which is one of our scripters, works on ABA. So whenever they want to update, Drac goes all the way over to ABA and he works there. What I'm trying to get at is that the developers are stretched thin between multiple games.
Look down at the bottom of the website, you got 2 more games out here. We got Anime Roulette, we got Seas Battlegrounds, we got ABA again, it's on there. That's 7 games for one studio. It
Well, they're
doesn't have
like-
that many people.
That's it.
Metro, you want to know something funny?
If you ask them how to beat Metron's Vessel, they wouldn't be able to give you a clear-cut
One
answer.
time, I had a developer ask me, "Hey guys, what's the soul tree? How do I access this? Hey guys, how do I get to the level up place? Guys, do you know how I fight a slime?" Or something like that. These are real questions that I had developers asking me.
Yeah, no, okay. I will say
Guys.
this. Yeah, no. Yo, I remember one didn't know how to like access the level up thing, and he actually was like, "Oh, where is it?" And I was like, "Okay, bro." They have like they don't know anything about the game. That's why when they make changes, I have to not just me, but like a lot of testers, I have to tell them, when you suggest something,
I'm not lying.
explain everything in every possible detail. Like, tell them exactly where the thing is, who the NPC is, what does it do, what does it do normally, what do you want it to do, and then how do you I want it to code, like for it to code. Everything you need to tell them about it just for one feature. So that's why, like, for example, like Poison, like you noticed, it crits randomly. I didn't tell him it shouldn't crit. He should have known that it should, like, doesn't happen, but he just coded it and by accident, oops, now it crits. Now I have to go and we have to do another balance patch so that he knows that it shouldn't. Like, does anyone here still play AL right now? I randomly do it. I like go and look for teams and then I just carry people randomly. It's funny.
Do you think that there is going to be better in-game explanations or like better tips? Like for example, when it comes to potions, right?
Mhm.
Don't you think this should be like tips when it comes to potions? Like realistically, if you think about it, there is nobody's gonna find out how to make the Radiance Elixir. Like the only reason why we found out is because Metro came in the chat and like just told us. Like
True.
making potions in this game is so
Why,
is like
Josh?
huh?
Okay, I can
Don't the lore
understand.
books explain some of them?
Like, okay,
What
what we talked about this in my interview with Prosper, right? We were like, maybe give the players like some basic potion recipes off rip, like how Deep Woken will give you essential recipes. Like it tells you, here's how you make a minor healing potion, here's how you make a minor energy elixir, how to make an important potion. Good luck, find the rest yourself. Like that kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
thing is, the Poken's potion system is very, very different because they rely on each ingredient.
No. I'm not talking
and
about the
implement it.
potions. I'm talking about how there's this NPC right before you leave the first island or whatever. That'll tell you, right? This is how you
Which
make a
one?
glider. This is how you make a campfire. This is how you do that. Like essential things
Yeah,
that
but
you're
they
going
don't
to
tell
be
you about
using
potions.
throughout your
Yeah,
playthrough. And I'm just like taking that and like this is what they should be doing for potions. You should know how to make an important potion. You should know how to make a healing potion. You should know how to make an energy potion. Everything else, the players can figure that out by experimenting with the system itself. But giving them an idea on how to make these three very important things that you need, yeah, I'd say that's probably a pretty good thing for
you
players
say
to
AI
know about.
devs or AL devs?
AL.
AI devs,
AI
AI
devs would have been better than
Dubs.
70% devs. I didn't read it. I was like, is he talking about like weird? This is like the fucking joke of Weird Al. Like, oh, it's Weird AI.
Guess
And
you
it's just like, oh my god, can't believe they put fucking AI in the movie, and it's just Al because you can just read it as AI.
know.
My favorite ancient fire deleter.
Right. It's an
All right, bro.
epsilon move. Okay.
Just add a subclass or two, please, Zesty.
Okay, let's
I
count
will
them.
tell you this:
Let's
it
count them.
doesn't matter if we add one. The game is still gonna be like fucking
Yeah.
dry.
This is
Subclasses
true.
add like 40 minutes of content max.
I don't
Like,
even care. I need a
absolute
video.
max.
Would you rather
Don't
have a
worry,
video
don't
where
worry.
like you can
New
infinitely
Horizons
keep
will be
making
adding
content, or one?
more than 40 minutes of content.
Yeah, New Horizons, we'll
What
be
if you
seeing
change
that at New
subclass without
Year's,
using the
bro.
wipe?
2026, baby.
Yup.
Now
Bro,
this
the
is the
New
thing.
Horizons is gonna take so long as
This
by
is the
become
thing.
old Horizons, bro. That shit's gonna be decrepit. It's gonna be fucking like fucking cobwebs everywhere.
Uber classes.
Wipe
Oh,
everyone's
Uber
data equal more
classes,
content.
guys.
oh no.
Motherfucker.
Dude, I was saying this shit earlier, bro. We need the K of Arcane Lineage, bro. That's what we need.
We do not need K. I
Yes,
do
we
not
do.
allow
Bro.
it.
Yes, we do.
Nah, guys,
Okay.
we drop the update when somebody beats fucking Fear and Hunger 2 on Masochist mode
This
and
is
gets
true.
the hardest ending in the
You also
game.
need to get Ascension 20 on every character in Slay the Spire.
Yup. And you need to beat fucking what's his name? Risk of Rain 2 on Monsoon with every single artifact active.
I wouldn't say reskin content though. The planned repeatable content with RNG, which is dungeons. Yeah, I
Mhm.
dropped dungeons. Big thing, I know. It'll come in like 5 gajillion years. Don't worry.
Not 5 bajillion, Metro.
Sorry,
Yeah, he
five
said the word.
trillion.
Oh
My
no.
There you
apologies.
go.
Hold
Now
on.
you're good.
5 bajillion.
Yeah, I don't know when it'll come out, but what's planned? Dungeons, big stuff, and a Fantastic Frontier update. But I digress.
Fantastic
The
4?
point of it is to get loot that's normally gate kept behind, say, the traveling merchant. So we know our Jade player stuff, the core alloy stuff. That would be part of standard dungeon loot pools. And I
Win Jade Spear.
yes, maybe a Jade Spear will be real. There'll probably be one of every weapon type for every single weapon series.
I'm gonna
So we'll
die
have to
of old
build
age when
for
the
basically
Vastic
everything.
staff appears.
Real.
True. A Jade Greatsword. This is true. I don't know why you want Jade Greatsword, but you can get a Jade Greatsword.
Jade Great Sword for Lifesong Berserker.
Perspectives.
SMH.
The current like accessibility issue as far as like mastery points, soul points, and echo shards go.
Mm. So Echo Shards, they're only gatekept to Metrum at the moment, which sucks ass. I was thinking at one point that they would be available to every single boss, depending on level discrepancy between player and boss. There'll be an adjusted drop rate for Echo Shards and the like. Uh, it depends. I'm still working some things out. It might not be available to every single boss, because grinding Yarthel's easy as shit.
I also think adding a more like interactive way that you get mastery points that like is a little bit quicker would also be better, because right now the strat for mastery points is really just macroing overnight, and I feel like that's just not fun.
This is true.
Obvious, yeah.
Personally, I feel like unless we're gonna go out of our way to design like unique quests or whatever, maybe like random specific things, this will be mostly how you progress class mastery. I have an idea for a scroll that will give you class mastery points as a part of universal boss drops, but otherwise you're just gonna be grinding. A confession, that will happen at least once throughout your playthrough when Tundra drops. You're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
travel,
it's definitely happening at least one time. You're gonna hate it, but it's gonna happen.
you're gonna travel half the map, find a random trainer, realize it's not your class trainer, travel another half of the map, find your actual ultra class trainer, and realize you don't have the requirements. And
So you
now
gotta
there's
travel
like
all the
a
way
really
back across
big
the map.
thing.
Realize you don't have the 50 orderly you need.
You need
And then you gotta travel all the way back across the map
Oh,
to do
shit.
something, and then you gotta travel all the way back over your ultra class trainer. It's evil.
If I can find it real quick.
Uh-huh.
Okay, how are the echo shards and mastery points gonna work when ultras come out?
Should I say this? This is my thing. I concept
Honestly,
it.
you can say it right now. It doesn't matter. Just tell them.
Yeah, okay. So, number one, the cap on superclass mastery will be removed. You will be able to
GG's.
get every single node, and we're
Oh,
going to have
bet.
ultras around
Yeah.
that.
Ooh.
Bet.
Okay,
Huge.
This will mean that we will have to
GG's.
Oh, the
nerf.
chat is blowing up over that one.
The amazing 39 people.
So, this does mean we will have to nerf some nodes. That's
333 is
totally
real.
okay. Ultras will make
222
up
will
for
be
it.
real.
They better
Ultras will
add a
not have
1K
class
in there.
mastery, but will have something entirely different. That's all I can really say.
That's cool.
They
Yep,
get nodes.
exactly.
They're probably gonna go like quests.
Quest, oh my god, I can't wait to get my ultra class
Everyone
oath
will be
in.
soloing bosses now. GG.
I mean, that's
Ah,
the point. Ultras will have a lot more moves than super classes. And I mean like up to 8, maybe 9.
yeah.
Okay. Question based on
And
that then.
Are we gonna be getting
Um,
20
is
moves with
there
our
gonna
uber class
be
metro?
no.
is there gonna be
Alright,
more like obtainable energy gain then? Because if you start to like pile on 9 moves and we're still getting like 1 energy a turn, they're just gonna I feel like people are just gonna pick the best ones and only use those.
I could.
Well, every move will have its niche. At least I will try to design it that way. Or I will just flat out give ultra classes less moves. Because, take Paladin for example. Paladin doesn't need that many moves. It has 3 things that it really needs. It needs a team buff, it needs damage mitigation, it needs a taunt. That's the core assets of a tank. And all Ultra does is expand on that, give it another cool move, and that's really it.
Yeah, Metro, you know how in the in the general chat, in the content creator general chat, you said that the that the update will be like an MV type of update, right? You said that it's gonna be like MV.
Similar levels of content.
So that is it safe to assume that we're gonna have like a boss, like a raid boss type of thing?
Depends how I go about it. Because at this current dev work rate, I might just push it to Tundra, and you're gonna get 5 million things in Tundras.
Hmm.
So New Horizons might have a decent amount of stuff, or nothing at all.
That actually gives me another question. So, with future updates going on, uh, are we gonna end up with another like dark and light moment where like the content we get is like kind of unfinished? Because like from what I was told, we're not seeing dark weapons until Horizons.
I
Not
have
seeing
no
what
clue, man.
weapons?
Like the dark weapons that were shown, like that were supposed to be from Arcane. I actually don't know if they were supposed to be from Arcane.
Ah, okay. I should elaborate on that. They're called sun weapons, but they're actually meant to be called eclipsed weapons. They didn't get the memo. You know how Metrom disables your moves? Like your last used move gets enchained and you can't use it?
Mhm.
That's gonna be an actual status effect. You
Yeah,
will
so
know
it's
when it happens.
yeah, pretty much. So it's a better visual indicator. What he's
The
like
same will
basically.
happen with Archaea's
What
Pact,
do you mean,
because I'm
Roris? What do you
reworking
mean?
it.
Why? It's already. Wait, why doesn't Hexer do that?
I do kind of dislike that events contain shit that's like gate kept behind the event itself. So I
Yeah.
don't want to wait for December to get Ice Shrine weaponry. I
This
was really just
he said.
considering either making it a part of like Tundra
Yes.
or
Yes, please do that.
making it.
Do Metro. Do no. That's what we're doing. We're making part Tundra. Don't even say anything else. We are making them Tundra jobs.
No,
Yeah.
no, no, no. Either that or we add it to the traveling merchant, but I'm not really sure. This is something I have to iron over.
Yeah, but in my
Metro, do you remember the race that Niall said that if the update came out and Niall had like 10k followers, he was planning to release two new races, right? An ice race and Vidir, right?
Boreas?
Yeah, yeah,
Ice
Boris,
Race?
yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about this
So,
because Niall just publicly showed it to everybody, including its moveset, right? So like,
yeah.
yep, Boreas.
So is it since like now it has 10k, right? Are we getting the race next update or Tundra? Like, what's the plan?
Tundra.
Mm.
It's a Tundra
Oh.
race, yes. It's a very tanky race, that's what I'm gonna say.
Like Lentum?
Something
Not
besides
like
Lentum or Paladin.
Lentum. It's more like it got good crowd control. It's also very useful for exploring Tundra.
Oh.
It's good against Yarthel. It's
Anything's good
got a
against Yarthel.
stun.
How is the ice race good against the thing that breathes fire all over the ice race? Let's be honest here.
Great question. I'm gonna remove that little thing. Alright.
Tell him about the 5 servers. Tell him about it.
The five servers in a group chat where everything is just being coordinated. Oh, it's so awful. I don't know why there's so many. Like I miss everything just being right here in the one main server. But no, we don't get that anymore. Now we got AL Balance Team. We got Arcane Lineage testers, we got Arcane Lineage support, we got Arcane Lineage, we got Arcane Lineage helpers, we got Niall's friend group server, we got this idea group chat, and everything is just so everywhere. It's really hard to get anything done when we have like 6, 7 different teams all trying to play a game of telephone to figure out what the hell we're doing.
it's fun though.
Anyway,
6-7?
List the
mention
stream.
that every class will have a specific ultra. So it's gonna be like Rogue. You're gonna have a super, and you're gonna have one or two ultras that you can branch off into. It's not gonna be
Yep.
like, oh, I get Saint, and then I can go to any of these ultras. That's too much balancing to do. Way too annoying.
Do you think that like every ultra class will have like a different gimmick? Like for example, you have Sword, like the more hits you hit,
Hmm.
the more hits you hit against like an enemy, like you can charge up like a hit or something. You got Brawler, the more you dodge, like
I
you can
mean,
charge up like a main counter to do more damage. I don't, like,
Metro,
do
we
you
could say
think?
that it's a hit or miss, right?
I
Because like,
mean, everything's going to overlap at some point. We
yeah,
can't always make an infinite amount of gimmicks, so some roles will overlap. That's
yes.
completely fine. It's
Like
just that
okay,
some will be
yeah.
cooler.
You can't say like a DPS is gonna be like, oh my god, this other DPS does DPS this way, but this DPS does DPS this way. It's like at the end of the day, it's still DPS. So like, it doesn't
Like
matter how
damage is
unique.
damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But like maybe healing because there's only one healer in the
Mm-hmm.
game. So surely because there's gonna be ultra classes for the Saint. So yeah,
I
and
will confirm that Druid is a real class.
yeah,
I'm not so sure whether to make it branch off of Necromancer or Elementalist. I'm probably gonna make it branch off of
Druid.
Elementalist. Yes, a Druid.
Yeah, I
It's going
know.
to be
I'm
real.
thinking it doesn't fit with. Actually, it could fit with Necro.
The main thing is because of wild shape, which I am
Yeah.
adding.
Yeah, I know.
Alright,
Druida. Okay,
I got
go
another
on.
question.
Huh?
Someone's interested. So, will it be like there can be orderly and chaotic versions of the same super, like how Warlord can branch into Abyss Walker and into Vanguard?
I mean, I'll just leak a little bit more. Paladin can branch into either Sentinel or Oathbreaker, so
Yep.
yeah, there's
Okay.
technically our Sigil Knight Commander and our Wraith Knight. Right now, there's gonna be a lot of Fist Ultras. I mean it, a lot of Fist Ultras. Spears might have the
Dubs?
least, but I will at least add another extra one just because.
You know what? Yo, I think we're running out of questions, right? Can we have like for example, since there's some bosses you're planning to make, right? The next boss you're planning to make is like for Paranoxa, right? And then you got Fulgrim after Paranoxa, right?
Yep.
Do you think you could tell us like some slight lore about them, or
Some
'cause
what?
I'm interested. Like can we have some lore about the bosses?
You want lore, okay?
Yeah, just some quick lore, you know? Because why not?
Yeah, why not? So, Paranoxa is a guardian. That's the first thing you need to know. It was made to protect a city. And one day later, well, not even a day later, but I'll get the fucking timeline, in fact. Where is it? There it is. I don't fucking need the timeline, never mind. But a mage known as Boryana attacks the city that Paranoxa protects. And in a very heated battle, Boryana throws out a very big attack. This is bad.
Guys came back. Are we talking? Are we lore yapping?
This is Loria, yes.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah, the
So,
only one here who doesn't like
big
lore.
attack, right? Paranoxa does what it does best. It protects the city. Everything goes white. The city is frozen. Paranoxa failed. And what did it gain in response? It's... Alright, so two things happened. One, Boryana ascended. He became a god. Boryana is the god of snow. The other thing, Paranoxa is supercharged. You know like when Thor used Mjolnir on Iron Man and his suit was supercharged? That basically happened. Whoa. I will say, the planned amount of HP for Paranoxa is 10,000. And you might think that sounds slow, but for a great beast,
Not.
it's pretty
Yeah,
big. It's real big.
Oh, great beast. Okay,
Oh.
like.
I want to say something about.
Light work, easy, MV, easy. This guy doesn't know.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. He's so
Yeah.
clueless. Look at it.
Yeah,
This is
look,
all you get.
one move already, bro. This guy's
80
giving up
damage.
content today.
80 damage. You can't compete with 80 damage, can you?
80,
That's
80
light.
damage, 80 base damage. Is it dodgeable? Is it blockable? Is it like
I don't
No.
even think that's his ult, is it? That's not even his ult, is it?
That's not his ult.
That's not
Wait.
his ult.
Wait.
What the fuck
Metro,
is energy?
is
It's
it blockable?
energy.
Metro, is it dodgeable or
I will
not?
solo
No.
on update day.
Oh, you can't dodge it. Oh,
You
okay.
die. And now, let's see how the people who dump stats are gonna like this one.
It applies cold for 9 turns.
Huh?
It applies sundered for 5 turns.
Yes. As the
You're
next
not
Pretty
making
big.
it. Your
So
hexers, bro.
basically, you just designed. So basically, all of his attacks are just fuck you die beams.
Essentially.
Make it
Awesome.
harder, Metro. Okay.
But
You
No,
want me
this
to
is
make
hard
it
enough.
harder?
But
don't
he's
worry, when you
good.
fight
It's fine.
Thanacius, he's gonna have a move that instantly sets your HP to 0, and he's just gonna dissolve your soul, and you'll get set back to Caldera. That's gonna be his ult.
The
So
soul of
true.
your soul, crazy. Okay, so is Paranoxa the biggest boss in the game? Is that the plan?
Yes.
The eyes, yes.
I think that... I mean, the Paranoxa you're fighting is technically smaller than the actual Paranoxa. Because the actual Paranoxa is the size of a mountain.
You're not fighting the actual Paranoxa. I'll
You're
say
fighting
that.
Paranoxa within Paranoxa. Which is basically the core.
So it's still gonna be the biggest boss in the game.
Yes. Like a colossal titan versus a normal human.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
gonna
so
be.
basically, imagine you go outside and you're fighting an entire city. That's what you're fighting.
Yeah, colossal titan.
So if the boss
Matter of
is
fact,
that
Macho,
big,
here's a random unrelated question. Could you fit Paranoxa inside the entire AL map right now, or is it bigger?
No, the map is
Paranoxa,
bigger
you know
than
the
that.
size of the crossing? Like, half of the crossing, that is the size of Paranoxa.
Holy shit.
Okay, the 80 isn't that much if you bring a paladin. No, but the under is the people said paladin is useless.
So
Paladin's
true.
useless, guys. See how you 5-stack DPS against this shit.
It's not a nightmare to animate
Yeah,
because
no,
it just
true.
doesn't move.
Would be a
Paradox
nightmare
is
to
so
animate, not gonna lie, if it's that big.
This is true.
Actually, Metro,
Like
hold
we all
on.
know
Real
Goku would
question.
just go up to him and like touch him, and he would just instantly
Isn't it
dissolve.
easier to animate something huge than something small?
Oh, you don't know
Mm.
what T is. I'm not gonna tell you.
Right, buddy.
It's a proc
Did I
coefficient.
beat him with my hair dryer? Wait, we should.
Is-
Wait, that actually might be tech. We can just melt Paranoxa with a hair dryer.
All right,
What do
buddy.
you think Kirasid's been trying to do?
I don't know.
Yeah, that.
Nah, bro,
Just trying to
just
show another move.
Paranoxa at power 1 run game, buddy.
Alright, so White Death isn't the ult. This is the ult.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you, thank you, mate. Thank you,
50%
mate.
Oh, yeah, it's
of your
just you
max
die.
HP plus 50 damage! I forgot.
Are we serious?
Yeah, no, you die. You just
Yeah,
die.
this just
It's a
kills
fuck you die beam.
Are we serious?
This
Yeah,
will
no,
kill
he
you.
is. He is. There's a reason as to why it's like this.
You are not soloing this.
You are not soloing. Yeah, no.
Well,
True.
you
You're gonna
probably
hate
could.
me, Metro.
This is balanced around ultras, so you probably could.
Clearly, 5 DOT SSs easily beat this. Nah,
Yo,
So
but
I'm not letting
wait,
them.
Metro, since the boss is like massive, does it mean that every single attack will hit the entire team?
no,
Okay.
you're fighting a smaller Paranoxa. It's still
Mhm.
big. It's much bigger than
Thank you.
Yarthel, but it's not gonna hit every single party member at once.
Okay.
No, he
I
doesn't
I
have a
sure
dodge
hope he
chance.
doesn't have a chance to dodge. And what Roro said. Yeah, no, this motherfucker is not dodging. Zero.
Paranoxa is physically too big
Oh
to
yeah,
dodge.
that's the player on the left, guys. Guys,
Yeah, that's
if you see, look,
Paranoxa right there.
guys, look. If you see on the left, that's a player.
Oh.
That's a player size. The tiny pixel you see on the left. Yeah, that's a player.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that boss better have the coolest cutscene in the entire game.
This is
Like,
so true.
Bro,
You
give that
cannot
shit
fumble
impact
it,
frames.
bro. Yeah.
Don't worry, I am going to turn Paranoxa into Deep Woken Layer 2.
Guys,
Deep-
hold on. I'm gonna send that GIF in general. You wanna know what I want to happen if I use either a sword class or a fist class? Hold up.
If
Ew.
someone solos
Also,
Paranoxa without a class,
isn't level
I will-
cap being increased to 60 in Tundra?
Yes, but I should
Yeah.
explain
Yeah.
that actually.
Hmm?
So,
Can we just drop it here now?
I'll drop one more thing before I have to go.
Pilot,
I'm
bro.
busy.
Pilot.
Look, you're gonna be capped at level 40 still, but you will have to unlock it. You will have to do a little crazy fight, last against a little boss for what, 20 turns. And then if you survive, your level cap is increased. That's it.
What's up, guys? I hope that was very informative for you. This is me after editing all of that. It took a long ass time. I think I'm gonna finish editing the rest of the video tomorrow. I'm almost done tonight though, but please subscribe if you haven't already. It's just a click of a button for you, but for me it's very important. I'm making no money off of YouTube and doing this, and this video really made me realize, especially now that within 2 weeks I'm gonna be back to my job fully. I'll still want to continue making YouTube videos, but it's going to be hard to continue a passion like this. This took like 4 to 5 hours to make, and not including the recording it. So please subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. Have a great day. Give your mother a hug for me.